In the biblical writings, we see the word kingdom a lot. We see it in Daniel. Daniel writes about the kingdom. And Jesus speaks about the kingdom of God and the kingdom of heaven. And so you might be asking yourself, what is it about all these kingdoms? What is it? And so you kind of have to think of it in real terms. First of all, in the physical terms. You're born into a government, right? There's a sovereign nation you're born into. You are in subjection to it. You have to obey its laws, or you will suffer the consequences immediately. That's one kingdom. You have no choice in this kingdom. You're just born into it, and that's who you have to be in subjection to. These kingdoms are limited. They have, one country, they have borders, and they only have so many people that they control, or try to control, I should say. But God, on the other hand, He owns everything. He built everything. All kingdoms and their leaders will have to answer to God at some point. But when we are born part of what God made, but we are not necessarily in His kingdom. God tries to draw us to that kingdom through His Son, Jesus. He shows us how much He loves us by sending Him as a sacrifice for us. Jesus shows that we are both spiritual and physical beings, and we need to focus on that spirituality, that spiritual being that is basically going to live forever. And He does that by, again, sacrificing, allowing His own sacrifice. And He draws us to Him and the way to live like Him back to God. Now, when we do that, and we give our lives over to God, and we grow a faith in that. And not that we're perfect, we have that choice to do that. Then we are glorifying God, and He makes us a part of His kingdom, that everlasting kingdom that is spiritual. And He does this through His love and His grace. Now, Jesus shows us that we will be drawn inside of God's kingdom, to God, through Him. And we need to pay more attention to that spiritual being, much more than worry about just the physicality of what we're going through right now. There's so much more to us as human beings, so much more, and we tend to ignore it.